What's poppin' today? I want to talk about a dopamine detox. So if you never heard about that, dopamine is basically a chemical in your head that you get from doing things. So for example, when you're on TikTok and you're scrolling and you see that little excitement you get for the next video, that's called dopamine right there. And see when you go on vacation, see when you're on your way to the airport, or you're on the flight, or you just land or whatever, or you're coming out the hotel room for the first time to go see the resort, that's dopamine right there. So dopamine is basically just that. I call it excitement. However, there's two different types: artificial dopamine and natural dopamine. So the difference is artificial dopamine is the dopamine you get from social media, you get from playing Xbox, you get from being lazy or watching Baddies Hub. You get what I mean? That sense of excitement, that's artificial dopamine. However, natural dopamine is stuff you get from going to speak to new people, just going outside, or achievements. That's natural dopamine. So you should always look for more natural dopamine. But today I'm going to talk about a dopamine detox. And our dopamine receptors are so fried from TikTok and social media that doing things like going to walk the dog or going to write something down or something like that doesn't excite us anymore. And we find that we have less energy for our goals because our dopamine is so low. So you should really be getting dopamine from reaching your goals and striving for your goals. So what you have to do is reset your receptors so that the sensitivity, it goes up. Because right now the sensitivity is very low because you've been constantly, you've been overstimulating your brain. So now you need to understimulate your brain to get your brain back to the natural. So you get the dopamine balance back to how it should regularly be. So I'm going to set you guys a challenge. And this challenge I've been doing my circle do or whatever like that. And it really shows you if you're made to be successful or not. I can't lie, if you can't complete this challenge, then maybe success isn't for you. So 7 days. To get your dopamine back together, number one, no music. And I mean no music. All that drill, that trap, that reggae, all the dance hall, cut that all together for the next 7 days. Delete Spotify for the next 7 days. If you want to listen to something in your headphones, you listen to podcasts or you listen to interviews or just constructive things or affirmations, high vibrational frequencies, things like that. That's all you listen to when you're in the shower, when you're in the gym, wherever like that. But for the music, you cut that off. When you're driving, turn the radio off. Turn the Bluetooth off, all of that. Or you can drive listening to the podcast or the audio books or whatever. That's what I do. I listen to 50 Cent's new book, whatever. Not new book, but his book. I'll listen to whoever I feel like, to be honest. But an audio book or a podcast. That's definitely what I like to do for sure. It helps improve your focus. Not to mention your thought patterns. When you're listening to music about drugs, women, gangs, your brain's taking that in and thinking that is you, and thinking that's how you move, and thinking that's just your reality. So when you take a break from that and you start to naturally get your own thoughts back, then you start to actually understand your purpose in life, what you like to do, your passions. That's how you find your purpose in life. You cut out all of that distractions and you just focus on your own mind. When you're laying down at night, no music, no TV, no nothing. You lay there with your thoughts and you can actually understand the type of person you are and understand the type of things you actually like, the things you disagree with, the things you agree with, your past traumas, the reason you are why you are. It helps you to understand all of those things right there. And that's all just from not listening to music for 7 days. After that, you can come back and listen to music and understand, and you will see the clear difference right there. But spend 7 days with no music. Don't get me wrong, if the neighbors are playing music and you can hear it in the background, obviously there's nothing you can do about that. But I'm saying, you do not go on your phone and type in Lil Durk, none of that. No, you have to listen to your own brain. Be bored for a minute, you feel me? You have to learn to be bored. Our brains are so naturally used to being overstimulated that we actually fear being bored, when there's actually nothing wrong with being bored. You actually come up with your best ideas from being bored. I started this YouTube channel one day because I was bored. I started writing down my thoughts in my journal because I was bored. I started working out because I was bored. You get what I mean? Be bored. That's how you come up with the best things in your life. Next, no social media. Unless you're a YouTuber who needs to be posting videos or posting content, you go and you post content and you come straight off. Aside from that, bro, delete social media off your... If that's not you, delete social media off your phone altogether. All of it. I don't care if you just follow educational. Cut it all off. TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, stuff, I think, Instagram. Cut it all off. All of it. Twitter, Facebook, all of that. Gone. Just learn to be bored. Instead of sitting on the toilet, scrolling on your phone, this, that, third, sit on the toilet and just actually listen to yourself poo. You feel my bad. So maybe I shouldn't have said that, but just go on, you feel me? Just be bored. Listen, let it be quiet for a minute so that you can learn to think. Because that's another thing. A lot of us, because of the social media, we've lost the ability to think and just for it to be silent and think, okay, let me clean my room. Get up, clean your room. Instead, you want to sit on TikTok for 2 hours. When them 2 hours, you really could have been doing something a bit more better. And then you facade yourself into thinking, oh, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to start a business. I don't have time to work out. But you do, because those 2 hours that you've been, those 2 hours that you've been doom scrolling, you could have been spending an hour setting up the business and then had another hour to go work out from the hours of 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. And then you're asking, then in that short amount of time, you've done 2 things that are very important that you thought you'd never have time for. You've just done those 2 things in space of 2 hours. Mr. I don't have time. Just plan your time better. Just stop doom scrolling on your phone and listening to music for 3 hours. And you'll see how much free time you actually do have. Next, go to bed before 10 p.m. Set your alarm, 10 p.m. I don't care make sure you've done everything you need to do before 10 p.m. Because I don't care if it's 10 p.m. and you've just got home. Bro, go to your bed at 10 p.m. 10 p.m., be in your bed. You don't have to be sleeping, but 10 p.m., you should be in your bed. Nothing else. Even if you're going to edit these videos, be on your laptop, in your bed. Do whatever you want to do in your bed. 10 p.m., you should be in your bed. So naturally, yeah, so if you have a bedtime, then obviously it helps you to get your sleep schedule back together, because a lot of people complain, my sleep schedule this, my sleep schedule that. It's only because you spend the whole day on your phone that when it gets to 10 p.m, you're thinking, shit, I ain't done this, that, third, fourth. Then you're trying to cram it in, and then you're up till 2 a.m, and then you go get in the shower and go to bed, and then it's 2 p.m, you go to sleep, you wake up at, let's say you have work, you have to wake up at 7, then you're all tired, and you can't be bothered. Have a bedtime, so that when you're in your bed at 10 p.m, 11 p.m, you're asleep. So that when you have to wake up at 7 a.m, you've had 8 hours of sleep and you're waking up feeling great, ready to conquer the day. So going on from that, if you want to wake up early, I would recommend everybody start waking up at 7 a.m. If you have nothing to do for the day, if you have to wake up at 7 a.m. for work, start waking up at 6. Wake up an hour earlier if you have a set time that you have to wake up at every day. But if you're a person, but I'm just saying, generally, wake up at 7 a.m. Make that your wake up time. 7 a.m. every day, you should be up every single day at 7 a.m. So that's obviously getting you more routine. Obviously, you're up earlier and you have more hours in the day. So far, we've covered no music, no social media, bed before 10 p.m. and waking up before 7 a.m. Just visualize your life so far, like the extra hours. Imagine the extra things you can get done in a day. Just off of those 4 little quick, easy fixes. Now for the last one, no baddies hub, no corn, no none of that, bro. Like, cut that all off. That stuff is weird. Go watch my last video on putting your sexual energy towards your goals and your crafts, and that will run down why you need to stop doing that and why that stuff is not okay. That stuff is not wavy. You will naturally have more energy. You feel me? You will look better. You look more energized. You look more actually alive. But yeah, that's the dopamine detox right there. 7 days. If you can't get through them 7 days, then you're just a lost cause for real. But yeah, 7 days. Go in your book right now. Write down 7 days from today's date, the 21st or whatever, till the 28th. And that's your mission for the next 7 days. And after the 7 days, if you want to, go back to however you was living before, and you'll see the clear difference in your productivity, your energy, your mood, your physical appearance, all of that. You'll see a clear difference in all of those things once you go through the 7 days. And if you want to, you go back to living to how you was before. But naturally, after the 7 days, you should think, I should make this a thing every other week. So 1 week, you have a week of dopamine detox. Then the next week, you can live how you want to live. Then the week after that, you get back on dopamine detox. Then, you get what I mean? Till naturally you think, you know what? Scrap however I used to be living. I want to live this life and I want to have this type of mindset. But yeah. Also, for your information, 63% of you guys watching this video are not subscribed. So go down, subscribe, so that more people can get this knowledge. Also, like the video as well, so more people can get this knowledge. Leave a comment with your opinions, any suggestions you have, any videos you want to see, what you thought of the videos, anything I could improve on. Give your feedback in the description, comment section. Also, follow my socials. They're down below in the description as well. And yeah, man. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Been loving the support so far. Thank you guys so much for 290 subscribers. I'm not there yet, but I know I'm going to be there by posting this video. But let me talk about now. Thank you guys for 283 subscribers. We're almost at 300, but we're really on the road to 1K. We're trying to get to 1K subscribers. So join the team or whatever. Get your daily game. And yeah, man, just take care.